Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and another video. Um, and we're back. This is another Gearbox segment. And we're talking about currently the only other light that I have is this little guy. Now, I'm not sure what the brand is. I actually have there's a little box here. Whoops. Oh. So this, is a pretty common light that we find at a local flea market pretty much all the time. Okay, so basic features. It has a tail switch, a USB port because it's USB rechargeable. It has an extending, I don't know what you would call that, lens, I guess. And then it has the clip. The way the light in this room is actually kind of bright, so the clip might not come up just right. Okay, and then as far as the lights go, I'm gonna have to do this on my hand, I think. So that's the first one, and then it has a strobe function, and then it has this little LED on the side, so you can kind of clip it to your shirt. Whoops, I'm just trying not to blind myself. And there you go, you have a chest light. It's nice and light. I think it's made of aluminium. Now, this has become kind of a go-to light for me. I just want to see. Where's the other one? The other light that I have that has a clip is this piece, this Lanterna, and kind of the same deal. It's also got an extending lens, and a pocket clip and everything else. The difference is that this clip is a lot more secure, and it is super bright. Even just shining that on the palm of my hand, trying not to look directly at it, even that, it hurt. It was genuinely uncomfortable. I'm not a huge fan of the strobe function. I think I mentioned this when I talked about my the first EDC light, the Lanterna. So when I was talking about the Lanterna, I'm pretty sure I mentioned I'm not a huge fan of the strobe function on this. It isn't a bad light. I still use it from time to time, but I try to avoid using the strobes where I can because, quite frankly, I would prefer not to end up triggering an epileptic seizure by accident. So yeah, it's a good light. It does what I need it to. I got this for Christmas about 2 years ago, more or less. I think it was it last year, the year before? Year before last. I got this from my parents as a part of my Christmas gift, and it is, like I say, it's nice and light. It's not as chunky, I guess would be the word. There's the other light. 1 second. Okay. Right, so if I hold up the other two lights, right, you can see the Lanterna is probably the thickest one, and then the Polaris is it's still a bit of a chunky light, but it's nowhere near as chunky as the Lanterna. And then this is probably the slimmest of the three lights that I have. And I just dropped it. I've used this one the most, primarily because it is USB rechargeable. So if I open up the Lanterna, I've got some rechargeable batteries in here. Let me just see. Goes in that way around. Problem is that rechargeable batteries are very expensive here in South Africa, and I have rechargeables in both of the other two lights, and I can't always find my battery chargers. So having something that is USB rechargeable is great, because I can just plug it into my laptop or plug it into a power bank, and it'll charge right up. I tend to use the side LED quite often. It's great for like a mini bedside lamp, essentially, because it's actually bright enough to be exactly that. But I can't tell you how many times this thing has actually saved, you know, my toes from everything from my cupboard to my bedroom door to, you know, solid concrete or like bricks and things like that are lying around the house. I've had a couple of instances just walking around in the dark, and then I'll slam into something and hurt myself. And just having a light there to show me what's going on has saved me from more injuries than I can count. So it's a good light. I really wish I knew what company made it. The box doesn't have a name or anything on it, which is kind of a nuisance. But overall, a good light. And currently the most used of the three. Then again, I haven't really used the other two lights, purely because the batteries are dead, and frankly, I just don't have the energy to stick the batteries in the charger. So yeah, and in comparison to the Lanterna, this clip is a lot more secure. It's not going anywhere. It's come off once, I think, and even then, that was a minor accident. Once that clip was back in place, not going anywhere. So yeah, that is the third of the three flashlights that I have. It is my current everyday carry light, and it hasn't failed me yet. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any kind of experience with similar USB rechargeable lights, things like that, you know, feel free, drop a comment, let me know about it. Do all the things that YouTubers ask you to do: like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. I've got a couple of other things planned. I've got some book reviews coming up. A couple of video game playthroughs that are in the works. Let me think, what else? I think that's everything at the moment. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you for the next one. Take care, guys.